The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Now, here is Dumars. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. There's the screen. Fox. The rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Holmgren. Six to shoot. Jackson with the screen. There's the three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fox with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Garuba. Here's Sarr. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got 5.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Here's Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Holmgren. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Shot up 2 there. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Fox. Now Sarr. Outside Fox. Over Smart. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now here's Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Fox. Another miss by Fox. Bucks trailed by 4. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Pass to Song. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And here is Holmgren. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
That shot off.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Song. And the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Milwaukee in the lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he drives in. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And those long strides allow Holmgren to get to the rim with only 1 or 2 dribbles.
Inside. Here's Song. And that time, also a missed shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
At the end of one. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by Milwaukee. Beverly deciding where to go with it. And Lopez has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, and 6'9", he is a big win.
Well, what I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball. You have to wrap Brook Lopez up, right? Because this guy's so adept at using those long arms to get his shot off.
Offensive rebound. Back to Kuzma. Misses from short range. Wizards trailed by 6. Pass to Williams. Lopez right side. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. Gary Trent Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Down low. Lopez outside. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Screen by Hartenstein. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Washington ball.
Wizards trail by 4. And here's Beverly. Nothing on the board. High post Lopez. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Here's Hartenstein. Kuzma outside. Back to Hartenstein. Rebound, Washington.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And that one's good by Lopez.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Kuzma. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's Kuzma's willingness to mix it up and earn the N1 opportunity.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Back to Lopez. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis. On offense here, the Bucks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
He takes it in. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The kick out to Lopez. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Lopez has got 10 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And 1:01 left in the first half. Pass to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Batum. Outside, Fox. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Now Hartenstein. Still scoreless. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Wizards substitution.
Here's Trent.
Number 35.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Here's Fox. The rebound by the Bucks.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. With 1 on the clock, and he gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. but they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Pass to Portis. Now, here's Holmgren. Sinks the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 17.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Wizards have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Back to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
They get a hand on it. Holmgren with it. Portis the screen. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holmgren the screen. Back to Lillard. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dumars.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. Banked in off the glass. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Holmgren can't hit. Wizards trailed by 3. Outside, Fox. Pass to Dumars. Now Sarr. To the middle. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now here's Portis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunity.
1:22 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Bucks leading by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Batum, the screen. Here's the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
They can see Patrick Beverley lifting his team with his ability to find an open teammate. Pretty pass.
A wide open look here for Hartenstein. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Wizards trailed by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Williams for the tie. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 7. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bucks with possession. Outside, Batum. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from the... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And here are the Wizards now. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Williams. Lopez inside. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last time out. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Outside Portis. Jackson has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. Dumars with it. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Lillard with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. A 3. The offensive rebound. And there it is for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Fox, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Lillard outside. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Portis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lillard misses. Wizards trailed by 5. Outside Fox. Pass to Song. And that one swishes right in.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Portis the screen. Back to Holmgren. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Stolen by Jackson. Poke loose. A pass to Fox. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 3. Now off the inbound. There's Jackson with the 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Fox. To tie it up. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got it all tied up now for Washington.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moment.
Back to Portis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Out to the right wing. Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Lillard. Right side Jackson. Pass to Holmgren. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Now Sarr, defended by Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wendy-like build with a lot of skill.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Fires it up. It falls!
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
3-pointer, Lillard hands it from downtown. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm.